It's 11:59 here on the East Coast, and that means it's just about time for the Midnight Gamescast.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Nice.
Mega Man's in there. Alan Wake's in there.
The game?
No, the beginning of
If
you've ever watched.
I was like, what is he talking about?
The beginning of the episode.
Of our show.
Yeah.
Yep, indeed. This is the Midnight Gamescast, where we record every Monday night at midnight and bring it to YouTube every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then the entire episode goes up every Friday. Oh, okay.
I just thought I'd add.
Oh, thank you.
That.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
You guys out there, you guys are the Midnight Game Cats. Us in here, also Midnight Game Cats. There's got to be a better delivery for that.
Not at all.
Nope.
Have you had one of those Nuka-Cola Quantum Sodas? Have
Nope.
you tried one?
Nope. I have 16 under my bed.
Do you really?
16, you haven't drank one of them.
You
Nope,
should drink.
17.
Did I tell you about the time that
Why?
that Jones Soda, like,
They'll never be worth anything. I know they need to have. You should try them.
you gotta try one
Yeah.
before they go
I'm
bad.
sure it tastes like shit.
No
Maybe not.
way. Jones Soda is such a good
Okay,
soda.
so
Oh, Jones
you
Soda's
don't
a
have to
real thing?
open. Yeah, Jones Soda's a real thing. They always have the best
they
soda.
they sponsored my Twitter for like a week.
Nice. You don't
Sketchiest
have to
thing ever.
open that one or any Nuka-Cola Quantums because
Is it just the blue raspberry one?
it's just the blue raspberry one.
okay.
It's
So
the
then
same exact flavor.
So never mind
Yeah,
then.
that-
So then then
so you
don't
can buy one
open
for
it.
like $2.
Yeah, then just go and buy the fucking
Now I
blue raspberry
understand.
one.
Yep.
But why 17?
Well, because I found an awesome deal on a full 12-pack,
Yeah.
but I bought that one ahead of time, and so I was thinking about giving them away on the podcast eventually if people started watching.
Yeah,
we are going to start
please.
having some giveaways here eventually once I get my shit together. I did a lot of cleaning today, so
I will
found
be
a lot of
giving
stuff
away
to
the
give
other
away.
half of my heart
Aw,
to the 1,000th subscriber.
we're not even close
Well,
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Ah,
That
fuck.
big YouTube purge really hit us
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
R.I.P.
Which is totally
Rest in
fine.
purge.
Yep, that's fine.
As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, Jeremy King.
I always like that on fucking Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like, yeah, and he does a moose. That was great.
I love that show.
And to my left, your right, the purveyor of feline aids,
Mike Zeller.
Mike Zeller.
I watched that. I saw that.
Mike Zeller totally made fun of you on
I
Gaming
saw
Without
that. I
Parole
wasn't
this
even
week.
upset. I watched it and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
It was awesome.
I was like, that makes sense.
I was like, make fun of him for playing Overwatch or something, and he just started and did the candy thing, and
that
I
was
was like,
great.
That
I was like,
hilarious.
yeah,
Did you see
yeah,
this?
that makes
I
sense.
didn't.
Just watch the first 5 minutes of Gaming Without Parole, the new
That's
one.
the last one.
Yeah.
It's real funny. Real funny. Guys, let's start every episode the way we start every episode now, with a little game of Should We or Shouldn't We?
Oh.
One of you guys tells me about something that you've been playing or watching, and you have 30 seconds to convince me whether I should or should not check it out.
Yep. Okay.
Jeremy, you are up first. I'm going to
Alright.
put 30 seconds on the clock, and then as you command, I will put the clock on the counter, because I know you're very particular about that. I'm not sure how that
Thank you.
started. Alright, are you ready?
I am ready.
On your mark, get set, go.
I haven't finished it yet, but this is the one I told you to get. Inside. The Xbox Live Arcade game there on Xbox One. The guys who made Limbo.
Oh,
Play Dead.
Inside.
Play Dead Studios.
And this game is awesome. It's $20. It's a platform. It's basically Limbo with new skins, basically, and a new story. I don't know where the story's going, but I am wicked interested. I want to see where it's going. The gameplay is really like I've never done that in a long time where I was like, oh my god, like these fucking dogs.
I've heard great things.
Yeah.
I think, did IGN give it a 10?
Yes.
Yeah. Need to play this. I will download it this week.
Nothing new. Just Overwatch.
Did you watch anything you want to tell us about for 30
No,
seconds?
nothing new.
Okay.
Literally all I've been playing is... I'm trying to think if I even played anything other than Overwatch.
How about this?
No, I did not.
The Rocket League is coming out on disc.
Yep, mine's on its way.
Will it be-
Collector's edition.
I was going to say, try to sell me on if I should buy it or not in 30 seconds.
No. No, you should. It's a fun game. Honestly, it's a fun game. Competitive can get frustrating. No, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's all I got.
All right. I was thinking of it, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Amazon discount is $30 minus 20%, so $24. I'm getting
Yeah.
Rocket League,
And it's $20 digital, so you might as well.
and it was free on PlayStation Plus when it first launched. So I've had it for like fucking a year now, and I still haven't played it.
Yeah.
Real weird. I don't know why I'm getting a physical copy, but
I tried it once. And my buddies, I was telling you guys about. It was wicked fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, and once you get like better, it gets more fun. I honestly haven't played in like a month though,
Yeah.
just because Overwatch has been taking my time.
Yeah, you were playing that for a while.
Dude, it's so addicting.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a lot of things, and I've been watching a lot of things. But
Besides your penis
I'm gonna do 30
and
seconds.
gay porn. All right, go on.
It's been a mix,
Both.
a healthy mix.
50-50, 70-40. Fuck, 70-30.
Southerny 40.
Southerny 40.
He's an albino white dude who looks like Santa Claus, and he has
Like Santa?
but he has like a really like southerny rap kind of.
Southerny?
Yeah, it's,
I wasn't gonna
Where's
say
that
anything.
from?
okay. Yeah, I like that kind of
Not
stuff.
country.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call it country, but maybe you would.
like
I don't know.
like
Because it's
more-
not the country.
not country,
folk.
but like
Yeah,
southern,
folk rock,
like
right?
but like southern.
Yep.
folk
You say
rock,
southern, very
stoner
funny.
rock.
How are you supposed to say?
Southern.
You fuck. Southern.
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 It's spelled.
Southern.
It's spelled
There
like
you go.
southern, but it's
Southern.
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 Definitely not
Yeah.
southern.
Southern.
Southern is not a word.
Southern.
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 Siri.
Northern. Western.
Southern.
Eastern. Southern.
Easton.
Southerny 40.
Southerny
40.
40.
On market site, go.
Boom.
Whoop, damn, go. So I saw Finding Dory in the theater this week,
How was it?
and it was actually really, really good.
Okay.
I was concerned because everybody was like, "Oh, you like Finding Nemo so much, you're gonna be real disappointed," and I was horribly not disappointed.
Okay.
It was really awesome. Everyone should watch, especially if you have kids. And if you don't have kids, then just be like me in the movie theater, acting all pedophilic. Like I also played Mighty Number 9. I got 10 seconds. Mighty Number 9, Kenji Inafune's new Mega Man style game, and it is.
That's what I've been
I understand all the complaints, but I also understand that it's not as bad as people say, and done. Okay.
Nice.
B-E-T. Bet. Nice.
Not too bad. All right. Guys, we have a lot of stuff to get done this week.
Sure.
God damn it.
Do
Do
you-
we? No, yeah, we do.
I mean, we could just all snuggle and not get anything done.
dude, it's too hot for snuggling. It's way too fucking hot. Because I was thinking about it.
The other room's cooler. This
It
room's
is, you're
fucking
right.
hot as balls.
It is. It's. How do you say humid in Spanish? It's los humidos in
Los
here.
humidos.
Is that it?
Doesn't say humida.
Humida.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's actually really samurai-ish.
Yeah, it's.
Like something they'd say before they'd slice your chest open. Humida.
Have you seen Iron Chef America? The Chef
No.
Morimoto. He's like, I just sliced the chicken really thin. I'm like, really, dude? I'm like, you just fucking yelled that.
I remember
Judge.
Yan Can Cook. Do you remember Yan Can Cook on the cooking channel?
No.
He used to be like and slice shit like razor thin.
I like met one dude who could
Dude
do
is a
that, and I tried it,
master.
and it's like sliced my finger. I've been to the ER 3 times using my fingers.
I wonder where Yan Can
when I
Cook
was
is
cooking.
now.
I was just clumsy.
Oh, you did?
I got my like right here. I got my arm stuck in an oven at Picado. It like
Stuck in an oven?
Yeah, like I
you-
was reaching in an
What?
oven that was 500 degrees, and like I like looked up and kicked it closed on my arm, and
dude.
it like melted my tattoo off.
Those
I was
ovens
getting
are
touched
fucking
up.
hot. I burned myself on those ovens
Yeah,
so
it's
many
so
times.
stupid.
I burned myself
This is a
making
video
a
viewer
pizza
question.
last summer, and the scar is still there.
Dude, those scars.
See
Dude,
camera?
I've burned Aaron like
People
3
camera?
times.
Nobody's watching
Like-
anymore. Oh, nice. You burnt his face? Whose face is that? Let me see.
Your friend Aaron.
Oh, you burnt the side of his face?
Yeah.
Now it's really good.
I don't know if
Sideburns.
somebody's famous for it.
Side
No, I get a lot of that looks like Booker T. Washington. I'm like,
Sideburns.
no.
Sideburns.
Sideburns.
Chalk it up. Pun number 1. All right, guys. This is our
I get it now. Yeah, that's good.
Did it take you
Sideburns.
that long?
It did take actually.
A little
a minute.
concerned.
Go in
That's
the car.
that's actually that's really good.
Yeah, you're waiting in the car. You're the
Yes.
punniest guy I know.
That's really good.
All right, this is Ari. Where's the play button? Oh, here's the play button.
I have a question. Why don't you guys do live streams?
Why don't we do live streams?
I don't know. I don't
know.
even know how we're doing this.
I'm not totally sure myself. I think there's a little magic involved.
There
Oh,
must
and
be.
live streams, yeah.
Yeah. Live streams, I don't... Okay, do you guys... I mean, you like playing with other people. You do. I mean, you're...
Better
you,
than playing with himself.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
sometimes.
That's to the point.
so wait, what do you mean? So
You like playing online. You like
Okay,
doing, like,
yeah,
the
online.
So I feel like streaming is all part of that. It's like you know, capturing cool videos of cool deaths and stuff like that. You know.
if If we
Like
were to
kill cams.
live stream, I would suggest throwing in a video game or something. Like us just sitting on the couch playing a video game,
Yeah.
recording us talking.
Yeah.
Like that's what but
it?
not just like I wouldn't do a live stream like this because I feel like people would kind of just tune out.
Yeah.
Unless it was like E3 shit, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
people- but they go to the big boys for that, though.
Well,
yeah,
I
I think
think
E3 for that.
I think by the time next E3 rolls around,
Yeah.
I think we'll be in a position where we can make this happen. If we can all find time to like sit here for each conference,
Yeah.
all the big boys, they sit there and they just watch the
Yeah.
conference
What
and,
day is
and
it?
then they talk over
And
it.
say shit as it's
It's
happening.
usually a Monday.
Stupid question, yeah.
It's Monday a year from now.
It's a year
Yeah.
from now,
Yeah.
legit.
So we might be able to do that. As far as
Right.
games go, though, I am such a fucking introvert. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
to play online. I don't want to play with other people. I don't want other people witnessing what I'm doing. I just want to sit
Yeah.
there in silence and like experience the story on my own,
Yep.
alone. That's just me.
We could do VR games.
Oh, with other people, you mean?
No, just us. Like,
Oh, us together.
like taking turns.
Yeah, that
doing
might
the
be
VR
neat. Our
game.
first experiences with it.
There
You
you
know what I
go.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, we could. I think we could totally just like film an episode.
Cool.
of
the
Imagine
first-
imagine if because we're all getting VR, right?
Oh yeah.
Imagine we just all brought it, and we're just like all doing the podcast with just
Like
VR. And we're
this.
just like,
Which one of us will do the gay porn? I was gonna say the porn. Doesn't
Which
have
one?
to be gay. One of us could look through it and see.
are you allowed to watch? Well, you know, obviously you're allowed to, but like, is there like a
Isn't there gonna be a?
like a Pornhub
Yeah.
thing for
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yep. Not for Sony's,
Well, yeah, this is.
but I'm sure. Yeah, for the Oculus, I think are already.
I'm sure eventually there'll be some sort of way to get a Sony one to work.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
it wouldn't
yeah.
take long. Yep.
Like 2 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't stream. We don't live stream right now. But
Oh yeah. Did we really answer why?
we didn't really answer why. Well, the three of us all have full-time jobs. I think that's
Yeah.
the real answer. And this is the 1 hour a week. When people are like, "Oh, you should have done a," we got a comment from somebody on one of our videos that said you should have done a podcast live from MassiveCon.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, I would have loved to do that.
Yeah.
But finding a way to get all three of us to the same place at the same time,
Right.
like, this is the 1 hour
Yeah.
a week. Our
Yeah.
schedules actually line up.
Exactly.
So I'm like, maybe
Streaming's
eventually.
difficult.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work, and there's a lot of bugs, and I don't know how to fix those things. So if something goes wrong, I'm just fucked.
Yeah, and if something happens when we're recording, we get back here and nothing recorded.
Yep,
The
even
whole
worse.
week is gone.
All right, so this next viewer video question is from Jill.
My favorite game console would be the Atari 2600, and my favorite game would be River Raid, both classics. What I really want to know is, what is your favorite game console of all time?
Thanks, Jill.
That's hard.
What is our favorite console of all time? And I'm going to make it even harder. What's your favorite game for that console? Dum,
Fuck.
dum,
Well,
dum.
GameCube
It's
did
like a
have a
pressure.
lot of great games on it.
Yeah.
A lot of fun games. Eternal Darkness, one of my absolute top 5 favorite games. Loved it. And that game always comes to my mind. But then also does Shadow Hearts on PS2 and the amazing library that fucker has behind its belt.
Yeah.
And all the great games that I played on that thing. Xbox, yeah, I had some greats, but it can't stack up to the PS2's library.
Jeremy's going to go through every one.
Yeah.
And do this by process of elimination.
This is what I do. So this might take a while. So 360 had awesome ones. Alan Wake.
Yeah, 360
amazing.
had some really good games.
Yeah, it did. PS3.
I'm going with Twisted Metal Black.
PS3
Twisted
had,
Metal in general, PS2, because I probably racked up the most hours as a kid on that game.
Great game.
Yeah, great game.
Yep.
Back then it was great. It did not age well whatsoever.
Yeah, I remember
Not
you
really.
saying that.
I even
Right.
watched a video of and I was like, wow, this looks like shit. I was like, I had fun playing this.
Yeah.
I was like, and I remember having hours of fun playing it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'd be able to pick it up today.
Super Nintendo. Who could forget that? N64. I can't answer this.
You're still just
I can't.
yelling out random console
I
names.
can't answer it.
I'm gonna answer it because I have.
Nintendogs DS.
Hey, I had that, and that was great.
I think we all did.
No, I didn't. Thank
I
God.
had-
No way, really.
But I used to have to check him
The
at
dog
work.
died.
Make sure that
First
puppy
day.
Super Mario Brothers 3 on the original Nintendo.
So hot.
I think it's the best game of all time.
Oh, really?
I think it's the best, maybe the best console of all time. But I do go back and forth between that and Super Nintendo with Super Mario World. Again, one of the best games of all time.
Are you saying It Came from the Desert on TurboGrafx isn't your favorite game of all time?
It is not my favorite game of all time, but if you watch episode 43, next week's episode of Gaming Without Parole, you'll learn a little bit more about that game.
I don't know if I want to do that.
It's a lot of Mike Zeller.
That's a lot of Mike Zeller.
Which is the Fred Savage movie with...
The Wizard.
Who's Fred Savage, and why is his last name Savage? That's fucking savage.
The Wonder Years.
Yeah, he's the older brother of Ben Savage from
Savage.
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World.
I've never seen that show.
You're kidding me.
I'm dead serious.
Have you ever seen The Wonder Years?
No.
Well, okay.
Wow.
Is that a band?
Nope.
No,
it's a TV show.
classic
That's amazing.
TV show.
Extremely popular TV show from the...
You guys have to realize that I
It
was
had
born.
it had inner monologue. That was like, was that one of the first?
Yeah, you guys have to understand. I was born like 6 years ago, so I don't understand.
Ben Stern?
Yeah,
Not
it's
Ben
fine.
Stern.
Anything.
That's Howard Stern's dad. How? No,
30
Howard-
Rock from the Sun? Are you talking about 30 Rock from the Sun?
No, but I remember that show. I didn't
I
watch
remember that
it.
show.
John Lithgow.
I remember Frasier. Because my grandparents watched Frasier.
I'm
Gordon.
a big fan of Frasier. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph.
I've
never
watched.
get his name.
I've watched
He was on
every
there. A lot of
episode
names,
of Desperate
right? Yeah.
Housewives.
Yeah, I've
Every
never seen
episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Alicia and I started watching fucking Orange is the New Black.
I can never get into that.
It's pretty
I'm,
good.
I'm not really
I watched season 1.
big into the huge.
A lot of
into the super popular
lesbianism.
shows.
Yeah, it's like a...
Yeah, it's a female prison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's all right.
It's not great.
What's this dude want to ask?
Oh, well, hold on. I'm drinking.
Just press play.
Right? So this is Mike.
Mike.
Zeller?
Nope. There are a lot of Mikes in the world.
That's amazing.
Right? This one has a question.
Hey, it's Mike in Orange County. Truth or dare? Okay,
Okay.
I dare you to answer the following question. What do you think Nintendo has to do to get their next console into practically every household like the Wii was? Go!
You really think that's possible? Nintendo's dead.
I think, yeah.
You think
it might
so?
be.
Yeah, I think Nintendo's dead.
This-
I think console-wise, Nintendo won't be a thing in 10 years.
well,
I think
It all
they'll-
hinges on
they'll-
this
I
one.
think they'll
they've
switch.
kind of said that.
I think they'll
haven't
switch
they?
to like
They have.
mobile games
They
or
have not.
some.
No, have they not?
people have said that.
No, they'll
Oh,
switch to mobile games or
Yep.
just try and partner up with Xbox or PlayStation.
Yep.
I think PlayStation and Xbox are gonna
Yeah, if
be the
they,
only
if
two.
they fuck this up.
and
they're
VR, but
done.
VR is part of them. So
But even if so, this might just give them whatever comes out. Might give them slow trickle of people kind of building faith back
nah,
up. again.
Nintendo's dead. Nintendo was cool
It was a long time
earlier.
ago. Yeah, a long time ago.
Is there any chance? Is there one thing that they could do?
If they did a VR that was like that blew away the other VRs, then yes.
Yep.
Then I think that would save them.
Okay.
But like I said, you got Xbox, you got PS4 coming out with a solid VR system.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't top that.
So-
it's like, what would you rather do? Something with a nunchuck, or like that was cool for the first like month that it came out, and then it was just like,
We all just
oh,
want
I
a
can play
normal
bowling and I
controller.
can sit down and just do like this.
Yeah.
Like exactly, like it was cool for the first month, and then you were like, I want a normal controller.
I think Nintendo just needs to give their guys a rest. Mario's vagina must be like this. He's been hoard out so much and they fucking hoard him out so much. He's gaping. Give him a break. You know what I mean? I think they need some new blood.
Yeah, they need
You
new
know?
ideas for sure.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing. Nintendo always kills it in the handheld market, right?
yeah.
Like the DS killed the PSP.
I think they'll continue doing handheld things, but I don't think they'll do systems.
But the rumor, the NX,
Yeah.
is that it's cartridge based,
Yeah.
and that you take the cartridge and you put it in your system at home, and you play the game at home on your couch, and you take it out of that system, and then you put it into their new handheld, and you take it with you. You take the save, you take everything. It's as simple as it gets. You have one game that plays on both systems, so that way they finally take their handheld market, which they excel at,
Yeah.
and then they force it into your home.
Yeah.
Right?
But so is that something that you're gonna have to buy two things?
Does it come packaged?
We don't know yet.
And graphically, is it going to look like a mule's ass?
Yeah,
or is
and
it
that's the
gonna
thing, because
look like
Nintendo, yeah, the graphics have been great, but you can't compare it to Gears of War, or you can't compare it to.
They're always a
you know,
generation
you can't
and a
compare
half
it
behind.
to. They really are. Like you can't compare it to Uncharted.
Yeah.
Like
No.
like it's literally like, all right, would you rather play this this game that's missing a few chromosomes, or would you rather play this A+ game? Like there's no comparison.
But Mario Kart 8 was the fucking shit.
Yeah, it was a great
my
game.
favorite
It
game
was.
for 6 months.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
great.
it was a great game.
Yeah.
but,
It's a still go-to,
Right?
right there. Yeah.
And if I had a system that I was actually using all the time for other games, because I only plug it in for like
That's
one game
it.
a year.
Yeah.
And then I don't even buy new games for it
Yeah.
because I'm like, well, I'm not going to fucking plug that shit in. You know, so it's just like the more you use it, the more you're going to buy for it. And if I had this like cross compatibility between a handheld and the system, it's like just convincing me to play the system more.
Yeah.
I'm like, they might be onto something, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just wish they'd get out of the console market. I wish they would just start making games for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that. And
Yeah.
they're the only ones who are not ready for
They
that.
could make some sick shit because they could bring anything to any console, right?
Right? Make
Yeah,
a fortune.
exactly.
Yeah.
They'd make a fortune.
Yeah.
And that's
The Midnight Gamecast.
Is
that's the viewer video question portion of the
The-
weekly
oh.
wrap up.
Yay, almost there.
Yeah, almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be funny or not.
Okay.
But I got a buddy at work who he like does weightlifting competitions, right?
It's a little different. Yeah.
And this is the first time that they made him they're like, you have to wear something specific when you do this.
Yeah.
And he had to buy something called a singlet, which they use for wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the typical wrestling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right? Little stretchy thing. It leaves nothing to the
Georgie
imagination.
Animal Steel, like that kind of.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Okay.
And so I was like, singlet. I was like, I can picture, I guess, like singlet, right? And he was like, don't Google it. I was like,
And now I'm going to.
I was like, now I have to Google it.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to save everyone the trouble, and I'm going to Google singlet
Thank God.
Singlet.
I was wondering.
because it's fucking funny as hell. Here we go. Images. Thank you. Here we go. The very first one that pops up is about as gay as they get.
What? There's no ass.
There's no ass.
What? This is as gay as they get.
Like, that's
What?
right. That can't
My
be.
God.
No, that's not. That's just a tank top.
What's going on
Okay.
here? Why in the first 5 pictures of singlets on
Oh my
Google
God.
is there not just a normal singlet?
Wow.
Why is it
Yeah,
all the
it
was
why is it all
ass
the most homosexually
three-
oriented?
it was
Mesh
ass,
crotch.
three tank tops,
Yep.
Right.
and then just
Cabana
dick.
pool boys. you know what I
I'm
mean?
just gonna throw this right up on the screen. I'm gonna be like,
Wow.
This is what he has to wear
Jeez.
while lifting.
right.
Talk about banana
And
yellow.
he's obviously he got a normal one, but I thought that was fucking funny as hell because I was like, why can't I fucking Google it?
Right.
And
Maybe it's
that's
just gearing it more towards your search history. You know?
Hold on a second.
And then throwing that shit at you.
There were no Asians in any of those pictures.
No, there were no Asians.
No.
So then it's obviously false.
But maybe
Obviously.
Asians
Just, you Google it and just it's every Asian in a singlet, and you're like, what the fuck?
You know what that means?
would.
It's time for video game true, or false. All right,
number one.
This is stop yawning.
Come
This
right
is
on the back of the card.
This is Video Game True and False, where every week one of us takes the role of the host and comes up with a list of 10 games. You got 10 games this week?
Yes.
10 games. Ta-da! And some of them are real, some of them are fake.
I don't know which ones are which.
He doesn't. Brett does not.
Doesn't know.
which ones.
All right, number one.
Oh, hey, if you're gonna play at home, get out a piece of paper. Jeremy, what kind of paper?
Parchment paper.
Thank you.
That's the only kind of paper you can use?
Yes.
Can you use notebook paper?
Bible paper. The corners of the Bible.
Oh, dude, I used to tear out pieces of the Bible and like roll joints with it. I figured that was like.
It's good joint paper.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
very,
know.
very thin.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So God put it in there.
So play along at home.
Who honestly, who prints the Bible?
God.
God, what do you? Nobody knows. So they just appear.
It's because they're only like in hotel rooms and
Yeah.
I'm assuming churches.
They go to random printing presses that have never pressed paper before, and they say, "You are gonna print this book."
It is. It is.
Because whoever got the job for it, like,
It is the most purchased book of all time.
other than Harry Potter, right?
And every single year, it is
Gray.
the most.
What is it? The gray one. 50 Shades of Grey. Other than that,
No,
Number one.
Bible sells more than any other book ever.
Yeah, because hotels have to buy them
Yeah. And I keep
know why
throwing
they
mine
have
away,
them,
so
right?
somebody has to replace them.
for suicide. That's why they're in hotel rooms.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Is there something you want to tell us?
No. Well,
We'll
number
see, we'll see
one.
how this
They're
goes.
there for the
I
traveling
won't be here next
truckers
week,
rolling
guys.
joints.
Okay, well, thanks for giving us the heads up.
Yeah. Number one.
Number one.
Yes.
Lumberjack Simulator 2013. It's a PC game. 2013 is the year. Wear your flannel and see how many trees you can cut down in a workday. Don't get hurt.
Do all of your lists have simulators in them?
Yes.
He likes
Do all of your
simulators.
Two.
lists have more than one simulator in them?
Lumberjack Simulator.
There's no other.
Okay, so that's a no.
There's okay. 2. LSD Dream Emulator. Not simulator, emulator.
Yep, okay.
PlayStation.
Yep.
I don't know the year.
That's alright, I do.
You have so it's a real game.
It's true.
Okay.
Alright, next up.
Is it a good game?
I know that one too.
It's only it only came out in Japan because he
All I
talked
got
it-
for a description was like you have 10
didn't
minutes
watch
before
the
you wake
episode.
up.
He didn't. At the end of last week's episode, he was talking about LSD Dream.
Oh, was he really?
Hear it because you were talking to him and you turned to me and said, "Yeah, it was something."
Oh.
So he didn't because he
Okay.
didn't watch the episode.
What's the description of LSD Dream?
All I got is you have 10 minutes to explore before you wake up.
Yeah.
If you're playing along at home, you get a freebie.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I
We
skipped
should've
that one
spoiled
last week because I didn't know how to explain it. I was like,
That's right. That's what it was.
3. JFK Reloaded. 2004 PC game. Recreate the assassination. Who can get the most points?
Okay.
Solving or killing the crime.
Yeah, we're reenacting.
Oh, you are you're killing. You're going for shots. Going for body shots, guys. Headshots. Body shots on camera.
Wherever we got.
I'll do
4.
some body shots off of
Sneak and
Jackie O.
peek. Sneak and peek. Atari 2600. One person hides and the other person seeks.
So it's like hide and seek.
Yeah, it's.
Is it hide and seek copyrighted?
I think it's hide and.
Is this
I
like-
think they can't legally do hide and seek, so it's sneak and peek.
So it's
Which is now the new name to call hide and go seek.
Sneak and peek.
It's like why you can't sing Happy Birthday at a
Sounds
restaurant anymore.
really perverted.
Yeah.
Sneak and peek.
All right, so okay. 5.
Fine.
EnviroBear 2000. Windows and phones like iPhone and Android.
Okay.
2009. Drive around and fatten up before the winter arrives.
What's the name of the game?
EnviroBear.
EnviroBear 2000.
EnviroBear
Nintendo.
2000.
EnviroBear. I'm trying to get into Brett's mind. I'm like, is this some?
Good fucking luck. There's no way into this mind.
And if you get in,
There's
you're never
actually
getting out.
nothing going on in there. No, you're gonna get in here and you just be like, hello, and it's gonna echo.
Hello.
All right, number 6. Lost in the Forest. It's a 2016 VR, possibly 2017. They don't know the year yet. Can you try and find your way home before night comes? That's all I got.
I don't know if this would be scary or boring.
Honestly, it sounded like it would be scary.
It sounded like it when he wrote it down, or it sounded like it when he read about it.
Look at that.
If you're playing along at home,
We talked about the movie
yeah, you're up.
Now You See Me Too, right?
Yeah, it's making
Fucking shitty.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, you don't like females.
Oh,
or
have you seen the
female
first
leads.
one?
Wait.
Yeah, I have nothing against female
I
leads.
know,
I'm just like, it's. I think she did a shitty job.
My answer.
You can
Did
change
you
it.
watch Now You See Me yet? That's great.
No, I didn't watch it yet. That's right.
Number
Yeah.
7,
Fuck, I'm
Jumpix Jump.
Jumpix.
Jumpix Jump and then IX at the end.
Yes.
Jumpix Jump. 2012-ish?
Cubics,
It's a
Rubik's.
Steam game. You are a rabbit. Try and jump around and collect points. Jumpix. Jumpix -jump.
I don't know if he makes them up and explains them really brief, or he reads the game description and really summarizes.
Oh,
the
I
entire
really
game.
summarizes the whole thing just to make it more difficult.
Because see, that's my problem. I can't, and that's why the sentences are this
Yeah.
fucking. I describe everything, and I try not to.
I like that we all have our own style of hosting this game.
You're gonna
How
like
we're
this next
lying,
one.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
Number 8, Succulent. All I have for this, I don't have a system. I don't have a year. All I have is the description,
I do.
All right.
which is
we're-
just eat a corn dog or a popsicle. I don't know. Couldn't tell. That's the description.
Number 9.
Number 9, Alzheimer's, 2006. It's a PS2 game. Don't forget your family's names in this puzzle thriller.
Puzzle thriller. Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
You're getting the hang of it.
Awesome.
Number 10, Armageddon 2025. It's a 2003 PS2 game. Fight through the end of the world only using what you find in your garage.
I'm not ready
So
to
you
answer
gotta-
this one yet.
I know, you gotta grab a weapon and then just set off for the entire game with whatever weapons in your garage, and the end of the game is the end of the world. Or are there random checkpoints out of your garage and you get to choose a weapon at these
I don't
points?
know. I didn't read into
What
it.
system is this on?
PS2. 2003.
It only came out on PS2.
Yeah.
Who was the developer?
I don't know.
That is
All right.
asking
See,
a
are you
lot.
guys ready for this at home, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, fuck it.
Number
Wait,
one.
what was the name of that last game?
Armageddon 2025.
25. Number 1. What'd you guys
Wait,
put?
wait. I think I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna.
All right.
I just
Okay, what was
changed it.
number 1?
Lumberjack Simulator 2013.
I wrote false.
I wrote false.
I think it's false. So I think we're
Yeah.
good.
Hey,
2. Ellis. Okay.
that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
3. JFK Reloaded.
I wrote false.
I wrote false.
It's true. Someone won $10,000 for getting the high score.
Oh wow, that is messed up.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
There you go, internet. You guys
Sneak
are
and
the best.
peek.
Sneak and peek. I wrote true.
I put
I think it's
false.
true.
Oh no.
You think it's
I
true?
think it's true.
All
I'm
right.
100% sure it's true.
Okay. He's 100% sure, but he
We can
thinks
track. We can check.
I'm no one's
5
checking.
EnviroBear.
I wrote true. It
It
sounds
is
right.
true.
Wow.
Did you write true?
No, I put false.
Wow. Wait. So we're halfway there. What's your score?
2.
To 4.
I suck at every one of these all the time ever.
Lost in the Forest.
I wrote false.
See, I put true.
It's false.
Yeah.
Jumpix Jump.
I wrote true.
It's true.
I put true also.
Succulent.
Well, so
Yes.
for people playing at home, this was on Jeremy's list. Like what?
Fuck!
Was it just
True.
last week,
2
or was it like the last time? The time before?
last time I did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all
You guys
pretty.
gotta understand.
You get to start laughing.
I know. Pay attention. 9. Alzheimer's 2006.
False.
Put false.
It's true.
No.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No one would buy. They would be in so much trouble.
I'm not gonna lie. It is getting increasingly difficult. Wondering if this game has already been picked whenever I do a true one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it has.
I'm like, yes,
Because I just Google weird games.
Well, yeah.
And then I have to like
That's what
look
we all
at
did
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
beginning, but now the lists are exactly what we've used.
Yeah,
They're all the
exactly.
same. Yeah.
10. Armageddon 2025.
I wrote false.
I put true.
Yeah, it's false.
Fucking piece of shit. Why did I do this?
what's your final score?
2.
5.
To 9.
See?
Wow.
Everything is
Fucking
done.
JFK Simulator.
Right?
Dude, that was. I read that and I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's
okay.
incredible.
If you played along at home, comment below. Let us know if you beat us.
Yeah, everyone
It-
beats me.
Well, I want to know if someone get a perfect score. We're going to take your word on it because, well, we can't really
Yeah.
prove anything, right? That was
You're right.
That was video game true or false.
Blink, blink, blink.
Is it true or false or true and false?
True and
I
true or false? Because it can't be true and false.
I
'cause
feel like I say true and false all the time, and then the graphic
know.
says
Yeah,
true or false.
I wrote true or false.
Okay, that's probably right.
yeah, that's probably right. Because it's one or the other.
That was video game true and false.
Yes.
This is fuck.
Now
You
it's
said
time.
right. True or false.
Topic.
You
Are we
can
doing
say-
the topic of the week?
I'd
What's
say
the
true
topic of the
and false.
week?
Is that what's now?
Oh, things that were used to be cool.
This is now time
Oh, yeah.
for this week's topic of the week.
It's got to do that news flash in my kind of music.
Fucking news.
I had a list.
So every time that the CapsMan on Etsy, the link down there,
That one.
every time he adds something new to his shop, he tries to send it to me so that I can check it out and then promote it on the Gamescast.
Yes.
And so he's created this awesome bottle inspired by Fallout. He calls it Wasteland in a Bottle. Right? So you find like all sorts of different things in there. Like you move swinging around and like you discover all this shit that's hidden
That
in the
jelly
sand.
bean?
Oh, I get it.
There's
Oh,
a-
that bullet.
I don't even know what's in there, but there's
Is that
like
a yellow
caps and matches.
joint?
There are maybe. I think there's a piece of chalk in there.
Is that a tampon?
Yeah, I'm curious to know what's written on that.
Is that a gummy?
I don't know.
Serious
Oh,
question,
it looks like a
Catman.
cough drop.
Is that a?
You could add shit, or did he seal it? Could you sometimes throw shit in
I
there?
don't know. I mean, if you know how to reseal a cap, then you
I
can
don't-
totally
I'm not gonna
reseal
try it.
Right? No, don't open it up.
No, I'm not going to open it.
No, this is when we all die. That's asbestos.
Oh yeah.
So, or maybe anthrax. No, it's not.
Oh, there's a couple bullets in there. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat, and so it's not a lot. I think it's under $20, but there's obviously a lot of work went into this. Yep. So check it out. Go check out everything that he has. There's here. Let's show some pictures of things that he sells on his store.
Guys, something's actually written on this scrap.
Right, there's something written on there.
I kinda
want to
wanna see,
open it up
yeah.
to read it. Let's show pictures. There's one up there and one up here, and how about one over here?
Like
one
the
here,
Brady Bunch?
There. Yeah, you guys feel like let's look around, like all the things,
all
like
the-
we're in the middle of the Brady Bunch.
Oh, what is that?
There's something right here. No, I'm playing.
Then it's for sale.
God damn it.
So please go to his store, check out his stuff. He's a super nice guy, and all of his stuff is really high quality. That's our promotion of the week.
Yes.
The topic this week is came from me. It's shit that used to be awesome, but now is totally fucking useless.
Those moon bounce shoes.
What are moonbound shoes?
Moon bounce.
Those shoes that had the weird elastics in it, and you would literally, like, they weren't shoes, but they were just giant, like, trampoline shoes, and you would always break your ankles.
Were they ever
Always.
useful though back then?
They were never. Oh, you're right.
See, that's where I had difficulty trying to think of things on this list.
I don't even know what those were.
Checks.
Quest?
Oh, like
No,
checks?
checks.
I still use
No, I prefer checks, to be
Oh,
honest.
like checks that you pay for
They
things
pay-
with.
Written checks.
Yeah, those are pretty useless.
Banks.
Those, but I use
Banks
them
are
still.
useless.
That you won't be much longer.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
See, I
that.
prefer when people write checks, like
Really?
especially for work. Because think about it, like if we're like doing a fucking water heater, it's a good amount, and people will pay cash, and I'm like, I don't want
You don't want to carry
fucking
this.
$1,500 in
Yeah,
ones.
At least you know the
around.
cash won't bounce. The check might bounce.
Yeah, but usually,
You go and tear out their fucking water heater.
yeah, then then we take their water
That's
meter
who
and
I
break
am.
their kneecaps.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, exactly. Nudie magazines. Those are pretty useless now.
yeah.
Those used to be awesome.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
He might not.
I don't even remember that.
You would remember this.
Yep.
No, I
When
had
they
things
used to-
called the
you know how
internet.
excited you get when you get home and you had a new Maggie. Ooh,
Yeah.
you know. Now it's like a magazine. What are these pictures? Don't move. You know.
It was for me. It was always like, you know, I was real little and sneaking up into like my friends' attics with like my friends and being like, oh, this is where my dad hides his nudie
Yeah,
magazines. My dad never had them, but my friends' dads always seemed
My
to.
friend, I know.
No, your
Oh,
dad was
yeah.
just
yeah.
really good
At hiding?
at
Yeah, maybe
sneak
that's
and
the case.
peek.
Yeah,
He was
maybe.
really
Sneak and peek.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was telling you guys that like these guys were looking through my movies the last week, and I didn't realize when they were looking through that there's some fucking porn DVDs down there. And I was like, well, right. I didn't even know they were down there because when's the last time I had to put in a DVD?
Yeah, exactly.
to
That's
watch
the
porn?
thing.
I don't even have
Yeah.
to get out of bed to watch
Right?
porn anymore.
And you got an endless gazillion amount of movies right at your fingertips for free.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I mean, even like VHS tapes, DVDs, to a certain extent, Blu-rays.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all useless.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I had that on the list too. Oh, Alicia had a good one. 6-digit phone numbers. Used to be awesome. Now totally useless. Remember when we were younger? You didn't have to dial 1508. You could just dial the phone number.
It was
that
5
was
digits,
awesome.
not 6
5.
digits.
Oh, I meant that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So okay,
Yeah.
so say if your number was like 867 don't dial this number.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 1 2 3 4, right?
Yeah.
And you could all you had to dial was like 7 1 2 3 4. You didn't have to dial 508.
Yeah.
You didn't have to dial all those numbers.
What?
Yeah.
When was this?
I mean,
I don't know, for a
the
long
first
time.
10 years of my life at
At
least.
least.
Oh, I don't know,
Even
that's-
later than that. Maybe
Yeah.
even to high school, remember?
Maybe.
Then they,
As soon as cell phones came around, though, it just it didn't matter at
there
all
were too
anymore.
many numbers out there, yeah.
Yeah, and we just now you don't have to dial any numbers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, now you don't even have to remember.
No, and that's the shitty thing, I think, because I used to remember like, I was like thinking about it and like think about like past relationships. You would always know the person's number by heart.
Yes.
Or you'd always know certain people's number by heart. But now
Yes.
it's just like,
Don't even know them.
So what you're saying is your memory used to be awesome, and now it's fucking useless.
Yeah.
because it's just
You don't need it.
Now you
and that's
struggle
the
to be
thing.
like, oh,
You-
what
you-
was his name?
you
Scroll
don't
through your
need it.
contacts.
people
you know?
like I get it, like try and make life simpler and easier, but it's realistically just making fucking people stupid.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
disconnected
for sure.
and socially awkward. They don't know how to interact with people.
That
Look at
was
the
just like
younger
that.
kids.
It's like online dating. Like, yeah, I get online dating, but at the same time, like I get online dating for people who like work a shit ton, or like,
Yeah, can't-
or
don't
like
go to
don't
bars
have the
and-
time, or don't go to bars, or like
Yeah,
don't drink, or
yeah.
don't have like the time to go out. That's I think for like online dating. But if you like have the time, if you drink and go to bars and have the time to go out and meet people, and then use online dating for that, I'm just like, really, like,
yeah.
I thought, you know,
Yeah. Hookup apps are way better. Now we don't have to date.
yeah, isn't it just like what, Tinder and Grindr?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of them. There's like a million of them.
Video stores,
Like Grindr was
Like
a
Blockbuster.
coffee
Blockbusters. Those used
app.
to be pretty fun.
Grindr was a coffee app.
I was so confused for the first week.
That's
Like,
confusing.
there's no coffee. There's just penises everywhere.
Penises.
Peni, actually.
Everywhere.
It's plural.
Multiple peni. Yeah.
It's Ghost Bukkake.
Ghost Bukkake. Then maybe that's what was happening to me in the car ride over here.
I'm telling
Coughing
you,
the
dude.
whole time?
Yeah, there was an Asian ghost being like, "Hey, yeah," and as I'm driving, I'm like, and I didn't know it.
Like right in front of you, you're like, fuck
Like
off,
crouched
Steve.
over
Like,
my head, like he's
Steve.
holding my head. I gonna get you, fucker! You know, like,
he's just like throat fucking. You're like, stop, please. Like,
the whole time, and I'm like, stop coughing.
This isn't how Roadhead's supposed to work.
Right?
You're supposed
Yeah.
to be getting the head.
Yeah. Yep.
Video stores.
Video stores
like
used to be awesome.
Blockbuster.
Like Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Mega Video.
How is Redbox still a thing?
Right? Because it's so cheap is why.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
wicked cheap.
Redbox was cool the first month it came out, and then I was like,
I still get some stuff from them.
Or
I
I
used to.
can
I haven't in
just
like 2 years.
yeah, and that's why I was like, or
No,
I
I
can just
still do.
look it up online,
Yeah.
or download it torrent. You know, so it's just one of
See,
those
I
things
don't
where it's
do
like,
the downloading or anything, so I just sometimes grab it for $1.52 or whatever.
I'm
the
assuming
Blu-ray is.
Redbox gets stuff slightly before like Netflix.
They do.
Right?
yeah, they do. So
big
that's the
time.
thing.
Slightly
before.
newer stuff.
But like,
Does
even if I wanted to watch it, I'll just fucking Google it. Like, I'll just find it online.
Yeah, I generally don't do that.
Yeah.
But it's but yeah, I have not even gone to a Redbox to see what was there for like probably closer to 3 or 4 years.
It's been a while.
And they started doing video games too,
They did.
which
Yep.
is fucking stupid. It's like, remember when GameFly was a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it still is somehow.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Do people use it?
Mike Zeller actually.
That would make sense.
So he uses it, and he told me actually that the good thing
He
about
was living in like
GameFly,
2007.
but it's fine. You should see his phone.
2007.
It's like one of
Motorola
those-
Razr.
Yeah,
I'd apologize to him, but he's not going to watch this. He doesn't even watch the videos he's in.
Oh.
Brett.
I don't know what you want from me.
keep tweeting. Keep retweeting.
Yeah.
No, he uses GameFly because GameFly is actually a pretty decent used game service. Because what happens is like when GameFly gets a game in,
Yeah.
they take the case and they take the manual and they put it aside, all the DLC and everything. They put it aside, they put it into a box, and then they only ship out the disc.
Yeah.
And then like if the disc gets scratched, it gets resurfaced, and they take care of that stuff. And then after it's done being cycled through the renters,
Yeah.
they sell it as a used game. And then they like make sure that the disc is clean. They take out the brand new box and manual and DLC, and they put it all back together, and then they sell it. They sell it for super cheap.
Oh.
And it's like the best deal going for used games.
I don't know
apparently. But yeah, I don't know who's fucking renting from them. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. Wow.
People don't rent fucking anything anymore.
I asked this question at work,
Yep.
and this pretty young girl, I think she's like 18, she said her answer was MTV. And I was like, that's an excellent answer.
Yeah, it is.
But the funny thing is she's like, it used to be so good because it used to have all these great TV shows, and now it's just garbage. And I was like,
what?
Wow.
No, it used to have music. That's
Yeah.
what fucking it stands
It used
for.
to be
Thank you.
music.
So
Tell her to fuck off next time she says
No,
something stupid like
it's,
that.
it's just funny to think that like she thought that like what I thought was garbage growing up was like the good stuff.
the way
Well,
it
I've
was,
talked to
yeah.
people with like Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, and they're like, "Oh, I really love this show." I'm like, "What the fuck is Dog with a Blog?"
You
I'm
can't
like,
do that on television.
I'm like, that's
Remember
not a
Clarissa
thi- I'm-
explains it all.
Yep.
You know,
Rocko's
like-
Modern Life.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Legends
Yeah.
of the no
Hidden Temple?
Yeah, Hidden Temple. I'm like that kind of stuff. I'm like,
Double
I'm like,
Dare.
all
Doug.
that. I'm
Doug.
like Keenan
All
and
that.
Kel.
Real Monsters.
Real I'm like all of
Monsters.
those
Yep.
shows. I'm like that's what I grew up with. I'm like
Cat
not
Dog.
not like people are like, oh, they used to play old SpongeBob. I'm like, no, we didn't have SpongeBob growing up.
I hated SpongeBob
We
growing
had
up.
such good shows growing up, like, and people don't understand. Like, even like Disney, they had like Bill of the Future, Even Stevens, like good
Even
Disney
Stevens.
shows.
That was funny. You know, that was
Shia LaBeouf before he fucking went nuts.
Oh, and his sister Ren on the show. She was a hottie. You got to see her ass in a movie years later, The Mirrors 2 or something like that.
I'm gonna write this down.
Do you remember the sister Ren?
I didn't know there was a Mirrors 2.
She was really
I didn't
hot.
realize there was a Mirrors 1.
And I only know
It's on
that
the
I've
theater.
never seen the
Real
first
bad.
one, and I've only
Kiefer
seen it in the
Sutherland.
second, so I could see her ass. Because
seems
I
like-
used to think she was, when I was younger, her age. I think she's my age. Super hot. I used to. Well, I'm saying it's like, you don't want.
what other shows were there?
MC Hammerpants.
Yes, kids.
MC
No,
Hammer
those are
Pants.
still in.
No.
No. Yeah, they can. I seen
Did they
people
come
wearing
back?
them.
Yeah, they're making a comeback.
Sweet.
You'd see
I've
them
been
in some of
using
the
mine
stores.
I've been using mine for rags.
Maine
cleaning counters
South
with
or
them and
South
stuff.
Maine. You'd see them down in some of those stores, really gold-colored ones. and
Yeah,
shit.
that can't be a thing. Those things, I didn't like those when those were new.
Headbands.
I was in 6th grade.
Like
Like
Headbands.
gym headbands.
Yeah.
This is
I
terrible.
found one and I wore it, and I did like one of these. And I was like, what am I doing in my life?
That's the only way I can picture you wearing one, actually.
It was great. I'll try. I want to go to Dick's Sporting Goods to just buy like a Nike one, and just wear it all the time. Like the customers be like, "What's up? I just came from a quick gym sesh." They're like, what? Like,
A leg warmer's still a thing?
I mean,
No.
I don't. Yeah, I
are
mean,
ice packs still a thing?
ice
You
packs.
remember
Yeah, right.
if you were a kid, you used to hurt yourself. Your parents
Yeah.
would be like, "Here's an ice pack.
Yeah.
Or here's a bag of corn."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
They don't still do that.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what people
Yeah.
do nowadays.
I don't.
I
hurt
think they
myself.
do.
I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Because I have kids and I've done the ice pack, so I hope they still do that because I've done it, you know. So yeah.
Just-
Use
You
them
open up the
antiquated
ice pack, you
medicine.
Pagers.
Okay.
Pagers
Like,
used to
No,
be
doctors and drug
awesome.
dealers will still have pagers.
Really?
Drug dealers?
Doctors?
disposable
Doctors still
ones,
have-
right?
Doctors will have
Yeah.
pagers? Why don't
Doctors,
they-
I went to when I was in Boston Children's Hospital in December. My doctor was like, "Hold on," and he was like, "Beep, beep." I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah, but
I'm like,
maybe that's
"You're
at work.
busy."
Is Mike
Interpaging.
Zeller your doctor?
Apparently,
Wow.
like he was like, "Someone's calling me out," and I was like, I literally was like, "On your beeper." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, nerd, go do your shit."
Maybe that's like inter-hospital shit.
And that's the thing. I feel like it is. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna go home and you're gonna call my beeper. It's
Yeah.
it's just for like that quick like.
But there's-
go to room 207.
right.
There's a ton of technology that like should be outdated, but isn't. Like somebody told me to send them a fax the other day.
No,
and
no, I
was
have
like,
to all the
come on.
time.
But
Yeah,
why?
still
I
have
sent,
to.
I
sent
do
it
not
in-
have a computer.
I sent in a Chipotle order fax once,
Oh
and I wrote it with crayon. I was working at some electrical place. I wrote it with crayon on a blank piece of paper and faxed to them, and I didn't get anything back.
Oh, they didn't fulfill the order.
No,
But like,
Yeah, faxing.
why are faxes still a thing?
It's amazing that it is, but yeah, it's
I
incredible.
get it.
I
like,
don't.
I get it, but like. I
just
feel
take
like
a
if
picture
you,
of this
if
and,
you
like, text
need,
it to you.
If you
Right,
need
I
a
know.
paper document like right away, but other than that, like, but I feel like it's just for like strictly business
Yeah.
purposes. Other than
Yeah,
that,
right.
you don't need a fax.
It's got to be for like offices who just haven't
Sham
evolved
wow.
yet. Sham wow.
Is ShamWow the one?
I was
It's
in
a squeegee, right? It's like the
like that weird
Chamois.
sponge thing. Yeah.
I would still use that if they were around.
I don't take care of my car.
Yeah, I don't.
In fact, when I was looking at the Jeep the other day, I could see right through the hood because a rust spot has totally taken over it.
Oh,
And then there's like
How
a
old
slit.
is that thing?
95.
Yeah, it's an old one.
20.
Well, I have a 95.
Wait,
I
no,
was,
I'm sorry, 98.
Because I have a
Okay.
95.
98. It's getting
graduated.
there.
But I have only 50,000
2
miles on the
years
engine.
Before that, I graduated in '96.
90
Graduated.
I graduated in
98.
97.
College or
97.
high school?
98.
High school.
You graduated high school in 96?
Yeah.
I was
97.
born in 93, so I was, Jesus Christ.
I do math.
I know.
That's
You guys
bad.
are old enough to be my dads.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I probably walked by you as you were being pushed by in the stroller.
I was in the hospital until I was 18, so, because of my shitty heart.
Not the entire 8. You didn't just get out. A few
I literally
years
just
ago.
got out of the hospital 2
Yeah,
minutes
like
ago.
he doesn't even know anything. He's seen grass the first time the other
It was
day.
amazing.
That's why he likes the green shirt.
Because it reminds me of home.
Yeah.
If you notice something familiar about Brett's uniform,
It's. I wear the same fucking
We
shit.
record a bunch all at once. Because I'm wearing,
No, we don't.
I wear the same
we
shit.
really don't. Really don't. What else?
Camcorders. Yes, this is
Hold on
one.
a second. I'm stealing this.
I want to see this list.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Peaches.
Road maps.
Roadmap.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you still use a roadmap and you can get to a like a spot, congratulations.
Amazing. You'd be my
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how my
amazing.
father
That'd
gets
be
around.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Everyone has GPS now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't need to know.
The AIDS quilt.
Yeah.
It's an AIDS
AIDS
Yes.
quilt.
The,
What
hard
the fuck?
suitcase.
the AIDS quilt.
What the fuck is the AIDS quilt?
I didn't come up with hard suitcases. The AIDS quilt. I wanted to know it used to be an awesome thing. Everybody used to, quilt this big, huge quilt in honor of AIDS. Is that still a thing anymore? Is
What the
AIDS
fuck are
quilt-
you talking about?
It's like it sounds like a familiar, like I've heard of it, but
Yeah.
I didn't know it was something that was like.
Was this popular in 86?
and that's totally useless. I don't know.
This was like when I was
and
like
was it
high school or
awesome?
young, or grade school.
Was it ever awesome? Was the AIDS quilt ever awesome?
It had AIDS?
you
People are like, oh,
had feline
Man,
AIDS.
why would you put AIDS in a quilt?
come together and quilt a piece. You know somebody with AIDS. Isn't this fun?
I like this
no,
one.
I guess it wasn't like that.
This was owner's manuals.
Yes.
Owner's manuals were also
Awesome.
never awesome.
No, they were
thought
never.
games. Oh,
the
you read
instruction
that?
manuals.
Yeah, instruction
No,
owner manual.
See,
I never read
get
one.
a vacuum. Yeah, no, never.
I never read one, but I hate that fact that I open a case now when it's not,
not there.
I feel like I'm fucking getting cheated.
Yeah, I know. I love them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of video game manuals. Owner's manuals, however, like you open a DVD player and you're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, because it's like, wow, now I know how to use this DVD player. Like, no, if you don't know how to use a DVD player, like Alzheimer's 2006, like there you go.
Right.
Good
That game's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put the fucking DVD player back in the box. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. And we covered that pretty well. Yeah, you got more?
Gloves. If you wear gloves, you're a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, are mittens better? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mittens are the only acceptable form of hand sleeves.
I'd rather wear mittens, but I don't wear either ever.
While
Yeah.
you're serving.
I don't wear gloves that much.
What the fuck am I supposed to call it?
Oh, I'm gonna
don't
wear
know.
gloves this winter coming up after seeing that movie fucking
Everest. That you spoiled for everybody.
Yes.
What happened in the end?
Well,
Everyone
they had to
died.
cut off his hands.
Thank you.
Except for
Well, Josh Brolin
Yep.
survived.
Goonies.
Goonies.
I'm gonna go wait in the car.
Just,
But-
just recapping last week in case you're not paying attention.
But did I tell you that he had to have both his fucking hands cut off?
For what?
Frostbite in half his face, his nose gone.
Is this based on a true story?
Yeah, 100%.
That's
never
too bad.
watching this
100%.
now.
Well,
Gone.
don't climb Mount Everest.
He might have lost a leg too. Maybe.
All for what?
to climb Mount Everest, and he didn't even make it. I mean, he stopped halfway up. 'Cause his
Okay,
eyes started
okay.
going wrong.
I'm sorry.
Everybody died. I told you.
But
don't
I
need to see
get it. If that's your lifelong dream to climb Mount Everest, go ahead. But I also hope that your lifelong dream is to live like a cripple for your whole life. Because it's one of those
If you
things
make
where,
it.
like,
You're
if you make
lucky
it,
if you're a cripple.
if you make it, like, yeah, like you get to be like, oh, I climb Mount Everest. But I could also lie and be like, guess what I did this weekend? I climb Mount Everest. Like, and I have all my limbs. Like,
Except you have no documentation that you've done it.
Oh.
You would take a picture from the top. You'd shoot a video, at base camp.
I'm a great liar.
With no evidence, no one would believe it. I would believe some people if they came to me and said, "Brian, you know what I did this weekend? I climbed Mount Everest."
Oh, I couldn't do it just in my heart. Like, no one would be like, I would get 18 feet up
But
and I'd
would
be
you-
like,
Maybe I'm the wrong guy for somebody. If I met somebody at some party and they're like, I climbed Mount Everest. I don't.
would you be like, where the fuck are your legs?
No,
Like,
I would honestly. I'd be like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, for me, like, if
I wouldn't
if
be
someone
like, oh
told
my
me
god,
that,
tell me about all the snow. And
yeah,
climbing.
like,
I
I'd
know
literally be
it's
like,
an
okay.
achievement.
I'd be
Don't
like,
get me
I
wrong.
climbed a hill once. I'd be like, you don't see
I'm
me.
not belittling it. That's for sure.
Is there anything else before we take off?
I finished Uncharted.
Yeah.
That was had to end.
All right, so I don't want to discuss the
Had to
ending
end.
because
don't discuss the
yeah,
ending.
I'm not going to discuss the
No
ending. Of
spoilers.
this.
I haven't played it. I
Yeah.
don't want to.
So I'm not going to say how I feel about the ending. I can't because it'll give it all away if
One
I
out of
said
10.
anything.
You can't say if you loved it or not. Did you like it? Love it? Kind of like.
I don't even know if I can.
Like it, love it, gotta have it.
I don't know if
Those
I
are
can
the
give the
flavor
honest.
sizes at Cold Stone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If I
It's been
give
a
the
long time. I heard about
answer,
that.
I feel like you'd be like, okay, you'd know what
think
the
it's
ending
Cold
is.
Fucking
You know what I
hate
mean?
Cold Stone just for that
I
reason. alone.
think it's Cold Stone.
Like, can you
Like
just give
it,
me a
Oh,
large,
for this-
please?
yeah.
like
I know,
it,
right?
love it, gotta have
We don't have
it.
that size here, sir. Not that they say.
Also,
that.
can you just scoop me some ice cream instead of like throwing it around on the counter first?
They're like, you want ice cream? And they're like doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Making all
they're
fancy.
like you know when you had Play-Doh as a kid and you try to make a circle, like
Yeah. Just
Fucking
give me the fucking
assholes,
ice
Yeah,
man.
what a
cream.
gimmick.
I'm hungry.
Cold Stone. They're gonna take this ice cream, slap it on some Cold Stone, and mix up some cookie.
And now we can charge you $7
$9.
for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then fucking sing half the time. They don't
I
even do it
hate
every time.
that.
I know how uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Yeah.
If I was one of their age, like a youngin, I would never get a job there because I would never.
suicide would be an
Fucking
option
sing.
if I was working at
I would
Cold
never.
Stone. I'm not saying anything bad against Cold Stone. I'm just saying
If you happen to work at Cold Stone,
Yeah, not anything.
leave a comment below and let us know
Yes.
if it's as bad as we fucking think it is.
Yes.
It has
and
to
if
be.
if you are thinking about suicide, we're here. You can call us, talk to us.
If you're thinking about suicide, leave a comment
Oh
below.
my God.
Leave a comment below.
We'll. I mean, I usually see comments pretty quickly, and I'll.
We'll do our best to help
Yeah.
Yes.
ish.
Maybe it keeps you alive.
All right.
Question.
yes.
Maybe you guys can help me. Since I finished Uncharted, I
I'm
will.
now gonna end it all.
Yeah.
I will finish inside.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
next few days.
That's
It's
amazing.
really good.
Yeah.
What game should I play next? Should I finish The Last of Us now on the PS4 version? Should I actually do that and play it?
Yeah.
Should I do Final Fantasy X, which I've never
No.
done before?
No, that game sucks.
Or should I do
I got to the last boss and gave up. I fucking hate that game.
or Star Ocean? I bought it and never opened
You
it.
bought Star Ocean?
I didn't open
it. got real bad reviews.
I know it did.
Yeah.
My friend said the combat's really fun.
Has there ever been a game that's good that has the word ocean in the title?
Ah,
Thank
Endless Ocean? 1 and 2?
those
No,
were
those
good.
are shitty.
No.
Yeah.
But this is the first one I thought of.
Bat and Kaitos.
Origins.
No, that was the second one, right?
That
The
was the
first
second
one
one.
was something Oceans.
What do you
right?
bring? No. Eternal.
Eternal Ocean.
It's not. Is it?
Oceans.
Eternal Wings and The Lost Ocean!
Yay!
Good for you.
Amazing.
There was a good one. That was a
Yeah,
good one.
That was a good one.
All right,
Someone
well, you got me
sucked
beat. You got me beat.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
This is the Midnight's Gamecast.
This was the Midnight Gamescast. Please, if you like what you see, I totally forgot to say this at the beginning. If you like what you see, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel. Please submit any viewer video questions. I'm real bad at this week. Submit any viewer video questions to facebook.com/withoutparolegames. Go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/withoutparolegames. You getting the fucking hint here?
Yeah.
It's all something without parole games. And for this week, I'm Brian Paul.
Jeremy King.
I'm Brett. What's up?
Hi.
Are we starting? No.
We'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week, guys.
Bing.
I did forget a lot of shit this week. Like, forget about.
Oh, I was telling him
Yeah.
earlier. Fucking, I have a bearded dragon now.
Oh, yeah.
What?
This shit's so annoying.
Is that what you sent the
Yeah, the picture of.
snapped my monster cock
Yeah.
tip?
I was,
Okay.
it just stares at me and gives me fucking vibes.
When did you get that?
We've had it for like a year.
Oh, really?
I just put it in my room and I've been taking care of it, and it's just it fucking stares at me.
Well, I mean, it probably has.
I mean,
no
it's
comprehension
super
what the
cute, and
fuck
I
you are, you
I
know?
let it out tonight, and it fell asleep on my bed, and I completely forgot, and I
How
walked
big
out,
is
and I was
it?
like, shit, it's like this long.
Oh, so he can't get lost. Like where?
No, exactly. Like there's
Well,
no
if he
way.
ran under the bed and hid or something.
Yeah,
you'd be like, where
exactly.
is he?
But yeah,
Like,
it's
does
cool.
it sleep on your bed? Like when you're asleep, or like slowly climb up you and?
No, it doesn't go near me. It doesn't like me.
Oh, really?
So when he was telling me the story, and he was like, yeah, he's like, you can tell when they're happy because they smile. And so I was like, now I have to look it up. I had to Google it, and like half the pictures were of
They're
like,
all
their face-
smiling.
They're all smiling, and I was like, does yours do that? And he goes, no,
It
mine
hasn't
is
smiled yet.
unhappy.
It hasn't smiled yet. And like I
right.
said, I try and give it good food, and then it literally
Maybe
will
there's a
lick
certain
the food
age.
and be like, and I'm like, it doesn't help me. I'm like, you
It's a
fuck.
depressed teen.
But he also,
don't even know what to
also
name him.
Knocks over the food dish.
It literally, like, he'll
What?
give me attitude. Like, if he doesn't like what he'll just be like, and then walk over, and I'm like, you fuck.
Well, he's bearded, so maybe he's like a hipster, and he's
Dude, well, he's saying
nothing
it's-
makes me happy. Wow, hipsters.
I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what names yet. So if you guys want to throw some
Emo,
name
stuff like
suggestions
that,
at me,
you don't have a name for him.
I don't
yet?
have a name
And
for
he's
him
a
yet.
Year-old?
well, his name was like Cletus, and I'm like, that sounds fucking weird, so I want to
That's
change
awful.
it.
Cletus.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like, I don't
It's
know.
like the redneck from Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So if you have a name,
Yeah, if you have a name that
Oh,
I
names.
should name this
For the
bearded
bearded
dragon.
right?
Dragon.
'Cause I guess this will be the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you fucking comment below.
Oh my
I want-
god!
Oh.
Do I have a story for you guys? Tune in now. Okay, so
Shows
Now.
on. Yeah.
All
So-
right, we're gonna open it with this.
so me and Evan, we smoke in the garage, and so we went in there the other night.
You reveal odd things about your personal life on
Yeah.
the show.
All out in the open.
Right.
Yeah.
So we go into the garage. It's like it's like close to midnight, and we don't even turn on the light yet. We just open the garage door, and we hear like a shit ton of scurrying, and we're like, "Oh, what is in here?" And so we turn on the light, and we just see this big ass fucking raccoon just clinging to the wall, and it's like this big, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then we see another one like peer his head out and just stare at us. So we're like, "What do we do?" And then it's like would come closer to us, and then the other one would left, and then would slowly like peek his eyes out through the ceiling thing, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
In the garage. You've
And this
never
was
seen
all
them
before you smoked.
This was, yeah,
So
this
you've
was
never
almost
seen
really
them?
happened.
So this really happened,
And
and,
you
they
they've
stayed
never
in there
been
when
in
we
it?
smoked.
Really?
They stayed in there.
No, you stayed in there with them.
Yeah,
and
yes,
is the bigger.
yes.
Yes.
That's the
Because we
stranger.
were like, can we get this raccoon high?
Did you?
We don't know.
By the end of it, was he just sitting there with you with his little raccoon hands, all cute? and
Yeah,
shit?
he like looks at us. We're like, "What's up?" We're like, "What the fuck? You
Yeah.
can talk?" Like,
Are
yeah.
they? Are they?
Was he like that
still
sitting next
in
to you?
there?
No, yeah, because we saw like paw prints on the couches in there. And then we're like, where the fuck is this from? And then, so yeah, we have like a raccoon family living in there.
How did they get in? Do you just leave the garage open sometimes, or?
This is like the broken door.
Oh.
It's a shitty garage. So.
Okay.
They sit on your couch. You with your roaches. They
They're just
light them
like-
up
Right?
back and forth to each other. Yeah, they're like
Scared the shit out of me.
raccoon languages.
Can't believe we just hung out with the
Yeah.
raccoons.
What else
while
are we
you
gonna
smoked.
do?
I don't know, like I would be getting a rake and be like, get the fuck out of here.
No,
Open the garage
'cause
door.
they were
Yeah.
big fucking.
Yeah, that's
so we were
kinda
like,
scary.
we don't want to we didn't make any sudden movements. We were like
Passing it real slow.
even passing it, like we were like, here, take it, and he was like, thanks, homie. Like it was fucking sketchy. Yeah, he like did that too. We're like, all right, we're like, fine, you can have it, dude.
Right.
He just eats it. We're like, dude. And that's the Midnight Gamecast.
All right.
All right.